You were sent an invite. And here at Market Traders Institute, we're buzzing. We're just completely almost losing our minds over the excitement. The reason why is Jared, the FX chief, is opening the door to the trade copier to his trading account. And let me make sure I thoroughly explain to you how all this works, okay? So if you don't know who Jared is, listen to this. Jared, he's the founder of Market Traders Institute. Jared is known as the FX chief. He's the creator of the Ultimate Traders Package on Demand. He is the individual that is responsible for Market Traders Institute and all the education. If it wasn't for him, none of us would have this information from MTI. He is a best-selling Forex author. He's written the 10 Essentials of Forex Trading as well as the Forex Mindset. You may have read some of his books. He is an international speaker, Forex expert for well over 25 years. He's been seen on the Fox, MSNBC, and other major financial television networks. He's created the only Forex course that was accepted in major universities throughout the world. And ladies and gentlemen, Jared, the FX chief, is very exciting news. Jared is now focusing in on quality of life. You know, Jared's been trading for over 25 years. Matter of fact, he hasn't just been trading, he's been trading and building his business. Now Market Traders Institute is in the Inc. 5000, which is one of America's fastest growing private organizations. And Jared is now over 60 years old. And so with him kind of having some really strong life accomplishments, he's kind of making a personal shift. Let's just face it, he's over 60 years old and he's making a personal shift, and to where he's focusing more on traveling, quality of life, spending time with his family and his kids and his grandkids. Look, right now he's down in the Virgin Islands right now as we speak. He's been traveling to Alaska. He's been in the Florida Keys. Lobstering, he does this now once a year in the Florida Keys, which is amazing. All around the place. He's now seeing glaciers. He's being a world traveler, horseback riding. He's been fishing all over the place. And ladies and gentlemen, he's just more focusing in on his quality of life, which is well deserved. And, you know, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with your quality of life, but being able to have the time to spend with your family, to go see new places, to go eat at new restaurants, to spend time with your grandkids, to be able to leave work and just go do what you want to do, it's really the definition of enjoying life, just that freedom. Now, one of the things in which a challenge has been with Jared is Jared's been prevented from really discovering places that he really wants to see, some very remote places. Why? Well, the FX chief trades, no doubt about it, but he's kind of getting tired of trading while he's traveling. Type in a ME into the question section box if you kind of agree that if you're out there traveling and if you're out there enjoying life, that you really just want to take a break from the Forex market. You just kind of want to, that's your time to veg, just your time to relax, okay? Well, that's what Chief wants to do too, and he's tired of trading while he's traveling. And so over the last 20 plus years of educating literally investors all around the world, he's really made some great contacts. And he's met some of the world's best investors and the world's wealthiest individuals. And he's been able to discover an algorithm and a formula that generates consistent, reliable income year after year after year after year. And let me kind of show you some results what I'm referring to. So what does this mean? Okay. Starting in November of 2010, by the way, these results what I'm showing you is a real live money trading track record. 2010, 8,415 pips. 2011, 21,555 pips. This is the track record. And 2012, 13,874 pips net. In 2013, a huge home run of 49,191 pips net. 2014, over 11,000 pips. 2015, over 18,000 pips. 2016, over 38,000 pips. That is over 160,000 pips net, third-party verified with over a 597.48% gain. This is third-party verified through myfxbook.com. This is a real live money track record. Now, type in me into the question section box, ME, if it will just be a dream come true to be able to have results like this. Type in a yes, why yes, if you think that you could just accomplish your why, your purpose, your travel, have peace of mind if your results were like this. Type in yes if you think that it would just be incredible to be able to have this on basically autopilot and for this to automatically just do it for you. Now look, let me make sure you really understand. Let me break this down, okay? This is a wealth building style of trading, okay? Now, let me break down the win-loss months at the same time. So in 2010, there was only 2 months traded because in 2010 is when this was started. In November, it had 1 winning month and 1 losing month. Then in 2011, it had 4 winning months and 8 losing months. In 2012, it had 7 winning months and 5 losing months. 2013, it won every single month. 2014 had 7 winning months, 5 losing months. 2015, 9 winning months, 3 losing months, and last year, 2016, had 9 winning months, 3 losing months. So what does this mean? Over a 6 calendar year, year after year after year of consecutive wins, consecutive gains, consecutive net profits, over year after year after year, over the 6 calendar years thus far and counting, that is over 160,000 pips net. Third-party verified through myfxbook.com and a real live money trading account since 2010. 597.48% gain and counting. What if I told you Jared, who is utilizing this algorithm, what if I told you that he is connecting his trading account to the copy trader, to where when Jared places his trades, if you had the same copy trader software, it would automatically place the trades in your account. Type in yes, why yes, if that's something that would just be life-changing for you. Look, let me make sure that I'm being extremely transparent up front. This is what you need to know. MTI is not the custodian of your assets. This is not a managed account. You are in complete control of your own account. You can pick and choose which currencies that you want to trade or follow. You can disconnect your account at any time you so choose. You have the final say. Past performance is not indicative of future results. MTI, this is an MT4 trading account only. This FX Chief will never be physically trading your money, and MTI will never, ever, ever ask you to send money for a real live trading account. Type in yes, why yes, if you understand that you have complete control over everything. You can connect, you can disconnect. This is your account. This is not Jared managing your money. This is a trade copier, which will give you the ability to copy the same experience. Okay. Now, let me put this into perspective. Let's look at this at a dollar amount. Let's just say you were to do this. Let's just say you go, okay, Jared's doing this. I'm doing this. Okay. So now you're doing it. What does 160,000 pips look like? Well, at a micro lot, which is an average pip size of 10 cents, that's $16,000 in return. At a mini lot, which is a dollar pip, that's $160,000 in return. At a standard lot, okay, which is an average pip size of $10, that's a $1.6 million US in return and counting. Now there are some account size requirements for the side on the left, which we'll go over inside the actual startup class. Okay, on the right hand side, this is just the gains. This is to say, hey, what if I started with $5,000? What would it look like? So you just had $5,000 to put it aside. 597.48% gain would turn that $5,000 into $29,874. If you did it with $20,000, what would it look like? That's already a $119,000 return. If you started with $100,000, you're almost at $600,000 in return. So what the heck is this? This is called FX Chiefs Pro Trade Copier. This is Jared's on-vacation wealth builder. This is what's going to allow Jared to receive an additional source of income to where he could go explore the world and not really have to worry so much about getting an income. Now, no doubt about it, when Jared's back in the States and he's in front of his computer, he'll still manually trade. No doubt about it, he will be placing trades along the way. He has that option. It's his trading account. But this is a proven and tried track record and a set of performance. And so what he's doing is he's connecting his trading account to a Pro Trade Copier and making it available to you. So what is this? Well, this is called the FX Chiefs Pro Trade Copier software. The FX Chief is going to be utilizing a proven trading algorithm. It has generated over 160,000 net pips thus far and growing. It has 597.48% gain and growing. It's third-party verified, third-party tracked. This is a real live money trading account. Life-changing, and for many, a dream come true. Now, what do you get? Well, you're going to receive a startup class. Mark this down. The startup class is March 1st. Okay, that is next week. March 1st will be next week, so the class will be next week. Only 300 people per class. That's it. Only 300 people will get on the first class. This class is designed to teach you how to connect the Trade Copier software. We're going to teach you so that you can learn the key must-knows to use the Copier software. This is designed for residual income or making money while you sleep. You just leave this alone. You get the recording of the class. Now, you will also receive the FX Chiefs Pro Trade Copier, which will come out on March 6th. Okay? So, literally in less than 2 weeks, everyone type in a yes. Why yes? If you understand that, in less than 2 weeks, you will have your Pro Trade Copier and you would have already attained the class. You have to go through the class to get the copier, okay? And only 300 people per class. This is a month-to-month subscription, results-driven, and wealth building. For many, this is going to be the financial freedom in which they've been searching for. That straightforward, hands-down, done-for-you wealth building experience. Now, what do you need to know? Okay, this is a wealth building style trading to where you want to leave the money alone and let it grow. You can add to it on a monthly basis or you can leave it alone. It's something to where you're going to have winning months and you're going to have losing months, but you let it do its job. It has already made over 160,000 pips net and has almost a 600% gain thus far. Let it do its job. This is designed to connect, set, and forget. Startup class is March 1st. That's going to be next week. 300 people per class. FX Chiefs Pro Trade Copier delivered March 6th, less than 2 weeks from now. You must attend the startup class before you receive the software. You can watch the recording, but we want to make sure that you thoroughly understand how this works. Okay? Now, this is a first come, first serve. Type in me, M-E, if you would like to be one of the first 300 traders that gets your hands on this trade copier. Type in me, M-E, if you want to be the first 300 traders to be able to receive the startup class next week. Here's the cost. Your startup class typically will be $2,995 US. Your month-to-month subscription typically will be $499. This is what it will be, not today. This is our launch. And because it's our launch, we're going to give you the best price up front. And we're going to make this so darn affordable, it's going to be insane. It's crazy. I can't believe. Now listen, this is Jared's give back years. Jared says, we're doing this, and I want everybody to do this. And basically, we just want to cover our costs. We want to cover our monthly maintenance. We want to cover the team member salaries. And so this is what we're going to do to make it super simple for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to be paying $2,995 for the startup class. You're not going to have a $500 monthly subscription. For the first 300 people that type their telephone numbers into the question section box, we can only have 300 people per class to be able to provide you the quality and answer all your questions. There may be questions with this, we know, so the first 300 people only. You're going to get your startup class for $9.95, and you're going to have an unbelievable month-to-month subscription of just $199 a month. Less than $200 a month to get an unbelievable game. Let me put this into perspective. For the first 300 people, you get the March 1st startup class. You get the March 6th delivery of Chiefs Pro Trade Copier. All of this in less than 2 weeks, which is crazy to think about. $9.95 for the startup class, then just $199 a month. At this point in time, type your telephone number into the question section box, first 300 people only. Let me put this into perspective for you, okay? Listen, in 2010, it made 8,415 pips. In 2011, 21,000 pips. In 2012, 13,000 pips. 2013, 49,000 pips. In 2014, 11,000 pips. 2015, 18,000 pips. In 2016, 38,000 pips. This is third-party verified. Over 160,000 pips net and counting. 597% gain. This is unbelievable. This is real. This is live. This is straightforward. This is what Chief's doing. Put this in perspective, okay? Let me just put this in perspective for you. 160,000 pips at a micro lot is $16,000 in return. A mini lot is $160,000. A standard lot is $1.6 million. If you just put in $5,000 and left it alone, the gain will get you almost $30,000. $20,000 turn into $120,000. $100,000 turn into $160,000. This is incredible. First 300 people, March 1st, you get on your startup class. You get a crazy savings. March 6th, you get your Pro Traders Copier, okay? Less than 2 weeks, $9.95 for the startup, and then it's just $199 a month. That's the month-to-month. You can cancel anytime. Let me tell you, for less than $200 to obtain these results is insane. And it's unbelievable. And as long as you're making money, I don't ever see you ever stop doing this. So at this point in time, I want to recognize the following traders who just typed their telephone numbers into the question section box. This will be for the first 300. And this is going to be your month-to-month. This is not an introductory. You're going to lock this in, everyone. If you're a part of the first 300, you get locked in at $199 a month, month to month to month. If you wait and you're not part of the 300, you'll chance it because why? We will be charging $499 a month. We will be charging $500 a month, but not for the first 300 people. You can lock this in at $199 and get an ongoing monthly savings. That's incredible to think about. So I want to go ahead and recognize Esther. I have your telephone number. Matthew and Anna, Graham and Trevor and Sam, Charles, Vincent, Anthony, Patrick, Richard. This is extreme demand, everyone. I'm telling you this right now. This is extreme demand. Everyone's going to want to get their hands on this. Kevin, I have your telephone number. Tina and Mike and Josephine, Richard, Angus, Yvonne, John, Sophia, Roger, Barbara, Doreen. This is only for the first 300 people. Jordan, Ronald, Bill, Zakin, Jude, Josephine, Rodney, thank you so much. We have your telephone number. Jude and Felix. We have Robert J., Chris, Jim, Paul, Thornton. Now look, at this point in time, I would strongly suggest, even if you have questions, I would strongly suggest to type your telephone number into the question section box. Let me put this into perspective for you, okay? If you're not part of the 300 people that start, this is what it's going to end up being. The startup class is going to end up being $2,995 US. The month-to-month subscription will end up being $499 a month. I need everybody to understand, even at this price point, that is a very, very straightforward and fair investment, return on investment, because we're talking about over 600%, just shy of 600% gain thus far, and over 160,000 pips net thus far. So even at this enrollment, that's a great investment, return on the investment. But for the 300 people that take action, you're not paying $2,995 US. You're not even going to be paying $499 a month. For the first 300 people that type their telephone numbers in, You get your startup class for just $9.95, and then you lock in a monthly subscription of just $1.99 a month. Month to month, you can cancel anytime. That is an incredible savings. It is unbelievable. It's very straightforward and it's right to the point. Once again, March 1st is your startup class. That's next week. If you can't attend it live, we'll give you the recording. You have to attend the class or watch the recording before we give you the trade copy. That is the requirement. We have to educate you. We have to teach you. We have to make sure you're training with good equity management. For those of you that want to increase their lots, increase you have complete control over everything. You have all the control. We're going to educate you the different ways. March 6th, less than 2 weeks, you're going to get your Pro Trade Copier. $9.95 is a startup, $1.99 a month. Now, put that into perspective. 6 continuous calendar years of net profits. 2010, winner. 2011, winner. 2012, winner. 2013, winner. 2014, winner. 2015, winner. 2016, winner. Excuse me, over 7 years of continuous year after year after year net profits. Third-party verified through myfxbook.com, 160,000 pips net generated thus far. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, if you have not typed your telephone number into the question section box, I will urge you to do so now. To put this into perspective, a micro lot, that will be a $16,000 return. A mini lot is $160,000 in return. A standard lot is $1.6 million. In the startup class, we're going to teach you and educate you and help you understand the account size requirements to duplicate the results on the left. The results on the right is just basically saying, hey, what if I just put $5,000 in there? What would it look like? If you just put $5,000 in there, it would look like $29,874 in return. $20,000 into $119,000 plus in return. $100,000 into just shy of $600,000 in return thus far. And counting. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I want to recognize the following investors who just expressed interest. I want to go ahead and say thank you to David. I have your telephone number. We'll have one of our education specialists reach out to you. Peter, got your telephone number. Larry says, have Roosevelt call me. Absolutely. Barley, have your telephone number. Stanley, have your telephone number. Marnice will answer any and all of your questions, no problem. Stanley, have your telephone number. Have one of our education specialists reach out to you. Kevin J., Bob H., Zabai, P.A., Larry, Lewis, Robert, Derek, Peter. For the first 300 people, you're going to get your guaranteed spot March 1st. You get your delivery date of the Pro Trade Copier March 6th. You get a simple and a fantastic savings to where your startup class is $9.95 and it's month to month of just $1.99 a month. You get an ongoing savings, which is, in my opinion, to be able to have the FX Chiefs Pro Trade Copier, to be able to do this, to have a wealth building experience like this, to be able to have something that you can connect, set, and forget, something that can allow you to enjoy your life, something that can allow you to travel, something that can allow you just to kind of live and not have fear of income not being built. This is a very, very strong solution. The reason why we're doing this is very simple. Jared, the FX Chief, has had a tremendous amount of individuals requesting an experience to be able to follow along with his experience, to be able to copy directly from his trading account. How it works is really simple. Let me make sure I'm properly explaining you the risk disclaimer, okay? Jared's going to have a trading account. Jared's going to have a trade copier that's going to monitor his trading account. You're going to have the same trade copier, okay? And what that means is that when Jared places a trade, as long as you have the software, that's how this works, okay? In Jared's account, Jared's going to place a trade. If you have the trade copier, okay, that means you can copy the same experience. You have complete control. Jared will be utilizing this algorithm, and he will also have the ability to place his own trades. Now, I'm going to be very straightforward with you. What you need to know, MTI, Market Traders Institute, is not the custodians of your assets. This is not a managed account. You are in complete control of your own account. You can pick and choose which currencies you want to trade or follow. You can disconnect your account at any time you so choose. You have the final say. Past performance is not indicative to future results. This is for MT4 trading account. That's a trading platform, very simple. FX Chief will never be physically trading your money. MTI will never ask you to send money for a live trading account. So I want to be very straightforward that you have all the control, you are in complete control, and you can do this. First three, I'm going to leave this open here next 3 to 5 minutes. I want to go ahead and say thank you to each and every one of you for expressing interest. I want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with you. We're very excited about this. Honestly, it's just something that we did not expect Jared to do. We did not anticipate FX Chief to open the door to this, but Chief's traveling. Chief's spending time with his family. Chief's focusing on quality of life, and Chief wants to be able to provide this to you as well. Let me be very straightforward with you. MTI is not making a whole lot of money off this. $9.99 for the startup class. It takes a lot of work to get that class going. It takes a lot of software, a lot of behind-the-scenes building, a lot of salaries, which we got to pay our team members. And the monthly maintenance fee basically covers the maintenance of what it costs to be able to run this. Now, why? Why are we even doing this? It's very simple. Chief, Jared, FX Chief, he wants to give back. He's in his give back years, and this is the time. Now, as you can imagine, we can't be given this price point forever and ever and ever, so we agreed that the first 300 people will have the opportunity to roll this amazing experience. So at this point in time, stay by your phones. We're going to contact you here in a few moments. Matter of fact, what we can do is for those of you who are ready to get started now, because there's only 300 people or 300 spots, here's a link in the question section box. You can literally click on this link right now, and this link will give you the ability to skip the line and sign up online. That link will bring you directly to, just click on your question section box, you'll see it. You can see the FX Chiefs Pro Trade Copier, okay, $9.95. You have a billing information, just fill in your first name, last name, address, city, state, zip code, country, phone number, email address. Just understand that when you enroll, you will lock in your $199 a month subscription. It's very straightforward. You can cancel anytime. Fill in credit card information. You can start at American Express, Discover, MasterCard, Visa, credit card number, expiration date, place the order, and you are done.